Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Tactics Ogre Reborn walkthrough. Making my way through Chapter 3 Neutral, and we've got to head down here, it looks like to Almorica Castle. Let's take a look at the Warren report though, see if there's any new... Nope, no new topics. Alright, let's head down.
Can we truly take Phidoch Castle?
Can we afford to doubt? The die has already been cast.
Perhaps we might hold out against the Barkroom host, but against the Dark Knights?
How can we continue on this course without His Grace's guiding hand? We cannot!
You would suggest some peaceful resolution to this. Now!
He's right. We should attack now. Strike before they have time to shore up their defenses.
Time. We have no time. Certainly not for fighting amongst ourselves. Recall what the Duke struggled for. Recall his dream. Do not tell me you have forgotten. Why have we been fighting all these long months? For the Wallister? Was it to claim this island as our own? From some base greed? No. I say no. If we were driven by avarice, the Galgastani would have little cause to follow us, or indeed to do anything but resist us. For what have we bled, I ask you? Who are our enemies? Hierophant Balbatos of Galgastan, yes. And Branton Morn of the Bakram and the Dark Knights. It is these men who have forced our people to sacrifice so much, who have tortured and trampled the people under well-shod heels. While they remain standing, true peace will find no purchase on these isles. We must remember, friends, that this is why we fight, to bury them. Even should it mean my death, I go willingly in the knowledge that I gave every ounce of flesh, every dram of blood to this end. We have the right in this conflict. Justice is on our side, and so are we compelled to action.
Yes, you're right. For the people, if not for ourselves.
And for His Grace's memory, we must carry on his struggle.
Selena, what would you have us do?
Lay siege to Phidoch Castle. Tear her down brick by brick. Phidoch's walls are stout, but a castle is only as strong as its garrison. The Bakram within stir no fear in me. The problem is the Dark Knights. If the Knights were to ride in force, we would crumble before them. Therefore, I propose a two-pronged attack to divide their strength. I will lead one division and Denham the other. Are we agreed? One of us from the south, the other from the west. I will leave that choice to you.
Well, I choose, I think south. Yeah, I do, I choose south. Let's head on up here and I'll explain why. So you do have the choice here between going to the west curtain wall or the south, especially if this is your first pass through the game, right? If you haven't done one of the other routes, I really think that south is the better way to go. The reason for that is there is a warlock here at 513 that is dropping 3 Magus marks 100% of the time, as well as a Biblion Anatomy, which is a book, and also will be dropping at 100%. That book is pretty decent at this point in the game, again, if it's your first pass-through, because I believe it gives, is it 5 to your range? Let me just see here. Yeah, okay, no, only 3, but still, that's better than, I think it's like the like any of the other staffs that you're able to get. You know, obviously though the books are only going to be equipable by like maguses and stuff. So and witch. I can't remember the other. What are the other classes on that? But yeah, so you're probably looking at, you know, you've probably got a bunch of mage staffs +1 at this point. But again, I think that you know, the 1 extra range is great. Yeah, so witch and magus. I guess liches, but although, you know, you're not going to have a lich at this point. Yeah, and then I guess like familiar, it looks like, can use those as well. But all right, yeah, let's do this though. Just head on in here. The west wall just isn't, in my opinion, it just is not good. I'll show you where the warlock is at. So he's at 513. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's gonna be this guy right here. So definitely make sure that you're taking him down. There's a winged guy, a winged beast tamer at 9-8. It's probably this guy. Yeah, beast tamer 9-8. That guy's gonna drop 3 peregrine marks 100% of the time. So again, that's, you know, if you want to change a winged, you know, unit into a Vartan, you can do that. That's tempting to grab this this dragon. I still need more storm marks. Maybe I'll do that. God, it just gets really old. I absolutely cannot stand recruiting characters anymore. But I do need more storm orbs. I ran out. I was trying to craft like all of the different items in the game the other day, and I ran out of those. So, also, what was the other terms? Okay, yeah, nothing really as far as terms that I need to worry about. I'll bring my clerics just to get some booms thrown out. All right, let's do it. Also, apparently there's a dragoon at 10-13 dropping a dragon stake. That's weird.
Stand proud, warriors of Bakram. Our enemy may not wield torches and scythes, but they are a mob. Focus your attacks on their commander, and they will wither before us. To battle!
Alright, we're a mob. Vanquish Bestiari? Bestiari. That's a really interesting name. She's going to drop the Codex of Gems. That doesn't matter, though. You'll get the Codex of Gems no matter what route you decide to take. So yeah, don't worry about that. Let's see here. I want to see if does this guy actually have the book on him? No, he doesn't even have the book on him. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Actually, let me check one more thing here, too. I want to see the different... There's a Bakram, Ballister. There's a Galgastani in there. Yeah, okay. Nothing as far as, you know, nothing out of the norm as far as clans. I still think it's just very weird that these... Maybe the clan is like where they were, you know, born, because it doesn't really make sense that these guys, or maybe I'm missing something in the storyline wise, right, where it doesn't really feel like it makes sense that some of these are fighting together. But maybe it does, and I just, you know, wasn't paying attention as far as storyline stuff goes. Because, you know, at some point, like, the Galgastanis get completely wiped out, and I suppose maybe it makes sense that they join up, you know, with the Bakram here or there, but it's just such a... It's something that kind of drives the plot, right? It's always these conflicts between these different clans, and so it's just weird to see... And I question how, like, does it make sense that some of them are fighting together? Maybe it does. I don't know. I guess on some level, Ravenous, you know, in the law route, she... is she Galgastani born but fights with the Wallister? Or is she Bakram and fights? Well, I can't remember. But anyways, she's kind of like, she's got a little bit of that going on, right? Yeah, I think it's Galgastani. What is it? Somebody says you're doing Galgastani stock, but like Wallister, whatever, but Galgastani stock or something. Yeah, I think is it Leonor actually that kind of chews her out after. God, what is it? It's not Rhyme at the beginning of the game. Balmamusa, jeez. Yeah, kind of. It's funny. Played through. Actually, I've played through every single one of these routes, and some of them twice, and I just haven't. I still haven't completely absorbed everything. I feel like this is one of those games where I'd have to play it a bunch of times to really fully grasp all of it. I think, although the problem is a lot of it is I've spent so much time in each individual battle that it doesn't leave a whole lot of time for me to kind of absorb what's going on in the story. I don't know. It feels like, you know, like if I was going to compare, just thinking about it, if I was going to compare the two, like Final Fantasy Tactics and this, I would say that it is definitely in Tactics there's a lot more, it feels like there's a lot more story to battle ratio, whereas this is like 99% battle to, you know, 1% story, it feels like. So yeah, again, I don't know, and maybe it's just the, you know, there's three different, well, I guess not just three different clans, right? You've got the, you know, Wallister, Galgastani, Bakram, and then you've got like Zenobia, Belbade, which you rarely see, and then there's another one, like, it starts with a, is it Bella Mulcahy or something? I don't know, probably butchering the crap out of that name, but yeah, anyways, it just feels, there's a lot of different, you know, nations, and everybody, well, I mean, some of them are, and like, yeah, I forgot there's Lotus as well, right, where the Dark Knights are from. So, I don't know, it's just, sometimes it's tough to keep everything straight, but oh, don't heal that dragon either. I'm just gonna use Boon on him, speed his turn up, and I'll try to grab that dragon on maybe like his following turn if I can get some damage in on it. Oh, jeez. Clicks. There are a bunch of these characters don't have any mana. What's the deal? Yeah, and I'd say if it's your first pass through here, I don't know that I would really worry about you know, trying to grab these dragons. Certainly, right? There's nothing interesting about them, right? You can just get these ones in whatchamacallit, Farampa, Wildwood, if you know, were looking for some of those. My thing is just I'm kind of feeling lazy, and I don't want to go in there, and I feel like, you know what? Might as well grab the ones here. Down you go. Eat that dirt. How's that dirt taste? Yeah, I could have targeted both of those too, actually. Probably kill them both. Okay. Alright, let's try to get this guy. Ooh, 16%. That's really bad. I'm actually just gonna go back. I may have to do this more than once, actually, which is gonna suck. That's gonna be way too much damage. How about an overwhelm? 55, that'll work as long as I don't crit. Boom! Alright, that should do it. 27, that's better. That's still a really low chance of Okay, well, there we go. So there's a really low chance of actually making sure that happens, but we got it. Alright, is this the target? Yeah, that's the target. I actually want to take this, I want to take that guy down before I take her out. 3 Magus marks are a little bit too good to pass up. I mean, honestly, at this point, I have plenty, but I just feel obligated at this point.
Just a little longer before the Lothlorien host arrives to relieve us. Hold! For the glory of Bakram, hold!
Okay, wait. Was there actually a Dragoon on this map? Now I can't remember. On the loot list that I'm looking at, it says there's a Dragoon at 1013 that's got a Dragon Stake 8% of the time. Dragon Stakes would be a very, very weird item to see drop here. I'm not saying that it's you know, not possible by any means, but I don't remember seeing a Dragoon. And it was a male? Is that right? Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? Yeah, I can't remember. We'll have to roll this back and check the tape. I guess I mean, wow. I'd say I could chariot back and check if it's actually here, but I don't care that much, actually. For some reason, I just really doubt that that's actually the case. It just seems like such a weird drop to see from like a random storyline enemy, right? Dragon Stakes are normally... I mean, I know there are other places to get them actually from, well, allegedly from battle. I've never actually seen one myself, but that's one thing that you can actually get by auctioning dragons as well. So, which reminds me, I probably have a gigantic stack of them that I should really be using, but I just have not. I think I did that a bunch. When Farampa originally opened up, I went in there. There's the 3 Peregrine marks. Well, 3 Fruit of the Adepts, too. What? What? I didn't see that on the loot list. Those are really good. Wild. Anyways, yeah, my first trips, well, I guess again, when Farampa became, like when it opened up, I went in there so many times, recruited so many dragons, and, you know, got all kinds of those items. The crazy thing is how expensive they are, though, too. So, you know, if you're not using the...
What takes them so long? Surely Lothlorien has not abandoned us.
I don't see any dark knights riding from the castle. The rift between the two forces must be wide indeed.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, if you're not using the crafting, like the infinite money trick, it can be really tough to actually afford those. Again, if you're just constantly auctioning off dragons and trying to buy those stakes and stuff. So, anyways, all right, that guy is down. Dropping our items, and now I can end this. Let's grab this card. More vitality for Sherry. Never heard anyone. What is it? Jesus, her it's so bad. Oh, she's. Yeah, that's right. We are synced down, which makes our stats look like garbage. Oh, oh, oh. Good night.
Hold the line. Hold. Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed she was a witchy, or witcha? I think it's witcha. And I noticed that was one of the units, like the random units, in the discussion there between Leonar and I guess whatever the rest of the resistance troops. One of the resistance troops was a witcha, and a little reference, I guess, to probably Deneb's class would be my guess. A little kind of hint, maybe. That's maybe potentially a class that's available. I don't know if that's why they kind of did that, but anyway, all right, let's recruit this guy. I'm sure, yep, gonna have to kick somebody. Let's kick one of these Lobby warriors. Get out of here.
The front line is broken. Phidoch will fall.
And with me sitting the throne, a disgrace.
We must salvage what we can, my lord. Depart at once. Leave the castle's defense to us.
You expect me to desert my post?
The High Champion is a field without so much as an honor guard. I am asking you to protect him.
Of course. We must see to Lancelot. And there is the matter of the girl besides. Ozma, the castle is yours.
I'll take good care of her.
Ozma, watch yourself out there.
And you, my lord.
Okay, that is going to be it for this one, so as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.